Hi friends, in this video I am going to discuss what is the difference between natural and hatchery produced seeds. We are getting natural seeds and also producing seeds from hatchery, and there is a difference. So in this video we are going to discuss the difference between naturally caught and hatchery produced seeds. So before we are going into that area, we have to discuss the quality of the seeds, especially fish seeds. What is the quality test? All right. Usually, the seed is called fingerlings in fish. All right. Usually, the seed is used in the term is used for shrimps, prawn, even mollusk and your crab. All right. Then here we call it fingerlings in fishes. So suppose you are going to purchase a fingerlings from a hatchery, and it should have the following characters. If it is having the characters, just you just purchase this seeds or fingerlings for your farming activities, right? So this is the quality test. So before purchasing the finger fries, you have to perform the quality test, isn't it? Once it is passed, that is the best seed, and that seed should be used for farming activities, right? Good quality fingerlings ensures high yield, then strong adaptability. So there is a fluctuation temperature, pH, even your salinity, and your animal is ready to adjust for all changing environmental parameters. That is called strong adaptability, high survival rate. Right, your seed is super quality and is having definitely having high survival rate, fast growth rate. Your fingering should be grow fast with minimum facilities. Short culture period. The culture period should not extend. Suppose extending means the investment will be high, so culture period will be short. High marketing rate and economic returns. So the seed should be, finger should be high market rate, and after it reaches to marketable size, it should economically viable, right? Then criteria for selecting fingerlings: physique, the body we call it. The physics should be strong, healthy. Normally adapted fingerlings are desirable. That is complete scales on fin rays and smooth bright color skin. Size: fingerlings of the same age and uniform size are preferred, because suppose you are stocking a irregular size, one is small and another one is bigger, means the bigger animal started to eating smaller ones. We call it cannibalism, isn't it? Even this is not reported in fishes, but it is reported in crabs and shrimps, right? Uniform size is very essential. Movement: healthy fingerlings will jump violently in your hand. Suppose if you disturb them, it will jump violently. They will swim actively in groups with their heads down and caudal fin upward. Suppose you are fry having all those characters, it is said to be a good quality seeds, and you select these seeds and for your farming activities. Now let us go for the difference between natural and hatchery produced seeds. Right? Natural or wild seeds. Seeds collected from the natural wild waters are of different size on life stages. Hatchery produced seeds will be of same age and size in more or less same stage. Naturally collected seeds will be from unknown parents. Seeds produced in the hatchery are from known parents. Wild seeds will have a mixture of all species, both wanted and unwanted. Seeds from hatchery will be from single species and are of preferred species. Wild seeds are not available throughout the year or they are available only during season. Hatchery can be operated even during non-season, provided the breeders are able to breed and seeds can be supplied even after the season. Wild seeds are usually or naturally breed and therefore their quality will be superior. In hatcheries, the spawning may be induced in many cases, therefore there are maybe inferiority in qualities. Wild seeds are generally big in size as they will come to the collection spot only after a particular stage and they can be caught only when they are big. Hatchery seeds are small in size as they can be collected even at smaller size. Wild seeds are less costly than the hatchery seeds. Hatchery seeds will be have cost on their production and therefore they are priced higher. Wild seeds are strong and healthier than the hatchery seeds in the sense that they would have passed through all challenging conditions in their life. Hatchery seeds are very weak in the sense that they are highly protected from any unfavorable conditions and they will have a weak resistance to stress. Wild seeds are difficult to acclimatize and they need long protocol for acclimatization. Hatchery seeds can be easily acclimatized. Wild seeds cannot be transported for long distance as they are not accustomed to artificial confinement. Hatchery seeds are from confined waters and therefore that can be transported to long distance for long duration. Wild seeds may be carrying a lot of pathogens and non-pathogenic bacteria native to the collection ground. Hatchery seeds are relatively free from any microbes. Wild seeds may be carrying out a lot of pathogens and non-pathogenic bacteria native to the collection ground. Hatchery seeds are relatively free from any microbes. Wild seeds may have difficulty in getting accustomed to artificial feeds in the farms. Hatchery seeds readily accept the artificial feeds in the farming. Seeds from the wild waters are limited in numbers and sometimes may not be sufficient for stocking. Hatchery can supply the required number of seeds based on the farm or pond size. Collection of seeds from wild waters is labor intensive job. Hatchery seeds less manpower per lake seed production. Genetic qualities and of seeds are unknown. Genetic qualities are well known. So these are the difference between wild and hatchery produced seeds. Thank you very much.